NASA Dora, Mission Lauge's ambitious mission, requires you to stay prepared when it arrives. Yes, you will understand everything. We are talking about the Voyager mission. You might know that the scientists who designed this mission were so ambitious that they placed a golden record on the Voyager spacecraft, which is the message for that alien civilization who will see these spacecraft and capture them. Actually, our spacecraft are not just our messengers, which will prove our existence in the future. Voyager spacecrafts are no doubt connected with our sentiments and our emotions. Let me first tell you about the person after whom the Voyager spacecrafts are named. Voyager spacecrafts are named after Lacan, who was the first to enter interstellar space. No other object has gone so far except Voyagers. Apart from this, their speed and distance also fascinate us. Talking about the speed of Voyager 1 spacecraft, it is the fastest among these spacecrafts. It is moving ahead at a speed of 10.5625 miles per second. Voyager 2 is traveling at around 9.32 miles s. Currently, Voyager 1 is in the lead. It is about 23,630,062 miles away from Earth, and this distance will keep increasing. School is closed. This is extraordinary. So वहीं इसके ट्विन स्पेसक्राफ्ट Voyager 2 ने सन 2018 में सौर मंडल को अलविदा कर दिया था. Today we are so far away that even light would take a long time to reach us from Voyager. But do you know that according to some recent calculations, Voyager spacecraft is not actually moving away from us, but is actually coming closer to us? After hearing this, you must be wondering, how is this even possible? Why is the distance between Voyager spacecraft and us decreasing? The first thought that came to my mind after hearing this was that there is no such thing as a space curve. I was thinking, what if there really is a space curve and Voyager has reached that limit? And by going around the boundary of space, it could come back to us from the other side, as if it never left. Even if this scenario is possible, there's no evidence or sign of it yet. Another thought that came to my mind was, what if Voyager 1 Planet 9 or some other big planet is the reason for our link being shorted or disrupted? But that's not the case either. I know you all must be curious to find out what's really going on. Surely someone else has had this thought before, don't you think? Some lawyers didn't even look at the evidence and just dismissed our side completely. To be honest, who even gets such a thought in their mind? Even the people who are thinking like this are wrong. Actually, behind this is a simple science concept. If you know the concept of relative speed well, then you can easily solve this problem. So let's see what is the real reason behind the easy solution to our and the coming Voyagers problem. The Earth we live on is constantly moving in space. It travels at a speed of about 18.64 miles per second or about 67,000 miles per hour. That's fast. We consider the sun as stationary. This means that if you stand on the sun, you will see the Earth moving at a speed of about 18.64 miles per second. So Voyager 1 is moving in space at a speed of 10.5625 miles per second. So here the conclusion is that our Earth is orbiting the Sun at a much higher speed than the Voyager spacecraft. Now the interesting thing to understand here is that when the spacecraft moves away from the Sun and goes further, due to the increase in Earth's speed, the distance between these two becomes less temporarily. Here I said temporarily because Voyager is not moving freely here. It is still bound in the Sun's orbit. In this case, when we note Voyager's readings from Earth, it seems like Voyager and we are getting closer. When we were increasing Voyager's speed more than the required speed, which created the illusion that Voyagers are coming closer to us. It's not even necessary that this is happening for the first time. For example, you can see this by looking at these data from Voyager 2. Voyager 2 shows a similar curve every year when you look at the data from the last few days of February to June. Like on February 20th, 2022, Voyager 2 was at a distance of approximately 130.05518 astronomical units from Earth. 2 days later, on February 22nd, it fell to 130.0.4 astronomical unit was left. From my experience, you can imagine here that Voyager 2 is moving ahead only because of its speed. If we talk about the situation at this point, Voyager 2 and the speed of light is 2 times faster than Voyager 2. That's why the distance between them is decreasing. Now look at this. This data is after about 3 months. On June 2nd, 2022, this distance becomes minimum at 139.72 astronomical units, and then after 2 days, the distance starts increasing again, which means on June 4th, with a difference of just 2224 astronomical units, it happens. From here, it is clear that on June 2nd, we are able to see the closest approach. It seems that Venus is moving away from the Sun. For more information, you can also see this graph of Venus and the Sun, which has been made based on distance and time. From the graph, it is clearly visible that after a certain time, the distance of Voyager 2 increases rapidly. This happens when the Earth keeps moving ahead of the Sun. Then the graph becomes flat. And this is the time when the Earth and the spacecraft are closest to each other, and the speed is related to this. National Science Foundation Voyager 2's tweet. You can also understand your query from here. So now from my side, you must have understood that sometimes it seems like Voyager 2, the spacecraft, is still with us. But here is one thing, and this is not just with Voyager. The same thing happens with all our other spacecraft as well. So the conclusion of this video is just that. Otherwise, from the perspective of space, Voyager spacecraft are coming towards us. Nor is it because of the gravity of any planet, nor is it because of the influence of any alien. This is just an illusion, in which it seems to us that Voyager 2 or any spacecraft is coming towards us. But this happens because of the relative speed between us and them. So how does it look to you? By knowing this, let us know in the comments section below, and also tell us if you already knew this. We will be waiting for your comment. So friends, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so that you keep getting updates of every video as soon as they come. Friends, it seems that this is not just an informative video, so for that, stay curious and definitely subscribe, friends. On the Voyager channel, we have collected some moments from the Holocaust, which will surely touch your heart when you see them. I would definitely like you to watch this video from my channel.